Hey, beautiful collective. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me here. Let's get straight to your readings. Collective energy, please and thank you. What is it that the collective energy needs to be made aware of? Collective. Thank you guys for joining me here. Thank you so very much. Get clear. There is a need for clarity. Transform. Oh, damn. This is nature. What are we talking about? Getting your strength back. Aww. You are very grateful. You're being in the energy of gratefulness. With hidden blessings all coming to you. What you do not see. There's this. The other side of you. There is another side to you. Maybe somebody didn't see how strong you were. Maybe somebody just thought, don't, Tucker. Get clear. You're like, I might be very grateful. I might be grateful for all these hidden blessings. But don't get me wrong. I have chosen to be strong. Just because I'm grateful and here's this innocent. Oh, jeez, that was Tucker sneaking up on me. Come here. Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. There's a ferocious tiger on the other side of that gracefulness. Don't get Tucker wrong. He knows. He knows. Yes. Let's do it. He hasn't come to visit you for a long time, so I guess he decided it was time. We do a tarot card reading. Don't mistake it. There's a ferocious tiger in behind there. He just had to say hello. Vision quest. Heart of the sky. It's been a heavy burden, but don't get me wrong. You're sitting there going, don't get me wrong here. Now, I've got clarity. And I have chosen to drop this heavy Andine cross. I'm not going to be no sacrificial lamb. I do appreciate everybody that, like Spirit who sacrifices for us. Spirit says, come to me, those who are heavily laden. There's no need for you to carry this burden upon your back. None. That's what the heart of the sky is here going. Look. Spirit says, come to me and lay your heavily burdened hearts on me. Let me carry your burden. Why do you think anybody who believes in Jesus, that's why Jesus died on the cross, so that we wouldn't have to carry these burdens. These are your God-given rights. You're not meant to be carrying these heavy burdens that aren't yours to carry in the first place. Now, you're going, I might be very grateful. I might be so appreciative. But don't get me wrong. There's a tiger or a lion behind that, gratefulness. I can be either, I can be or. There is a time to be carrying burdens and there is a time to set them free. There is a time to be mundane and there is a time to be strong. You are beloved. You are the heart of the sky. You are not meant to carry heavy burdens. You might be asked to do a lot of things. You might be asked to have a lot of experiences, but nowhere did God say that you were supposed to be picking up this, heavily laden load. No, Spirit says, give your burdens unto me. You are the earth keepers, okay? You are seers. You are not meant to okay, a seer's journey is never easy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you that it's easy. I'm not saying earth keepers and earth angels have an easy job. It's not. But we aren't meant to carry the loads of others either. Who can you help if you're carrying 10 of Wands? Spirits and the collective is saying, don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't mind trials and tribulations and hardships. But at the same token, God will never give you more than what you can carry. And if that load becomes too heavy, Spirit will remove those burdens. You're beloved. This is tiger energy. You may have had much to endure, but you are grateful for the lessons and the blessings. Grateful for the experiences. Look, this is true. Because you are seers. A seer's journey is never easy. They get hated the most. They do. They get sabotaged the most. They get persecuted the most. They get it the most. But it's nothing a load that you cannot carry. Yeah. Effort. Compassion, spiritual partnership. Music, harmony. It's all going to have a happy ending. It's learning self-discipline. Some of you could have spiritual careers, and it's about disciplining yourself, not becoming so overwhelmed. Because as seers, you get to see a lot of stuff. As empaths, your natural ability is to be compassionate. And quite honestly, you could have been taking on more than your fair share. And you have learned self-discipline. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just look, why is this person sitting over here thinking they got all these woes? Why do they sit over here carrying all these burdens when all they have to do is free themselves from those. I don't know if this person is a martyr. I don't know what their problem is. They think that they got it harder, tougher than you, than other people. You're over here. Strength. You are that lion, that tiger energy. Look at you. Go, go, go. Rah, rah, rah. That's why you are celebrating. I mean, you're in the attitude of gratitude. You are feeling grateful for your blessings, feeling grateful for the experiences, grateful for the people and the things around you that you love, grateful to the universe, giving gratitude every morning, every evening, or whatever, for those that are around you, for your stability, the people that care for you. That's why you're being blessed. This person's over here going, woe is me. I've been wounded. I've been hurt. Oh my God, I've had so many obstacles, so many problems. Can you name one person that hasn't? And maybe they do it for attention. Maybe they deliberately set themselves up in patterns that they keep getting into high drama situations so they can go, I've been wounded. This has come out before. There are consequences. You've chosen to heal and to follow your destiny. You have persevered. You went through all of this. You did it. Are you going to say that a light worker, an earth keeper, a seer has not experienced hardships? You just know. You're going to get through to the other end. You know. Yeah, like I said, victim mentality. Come off it. Woe is me. I've been hurt. My reputation's been hurt. Oh my God. I've been so wounded. I've had so many troubles. I've had so many tribulations. Who on this earth has not had trials, troubles, or tribulations? But in it all, in your deepest hour of suffering, you give thanks. It's gratitude. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Yes, you've been betrayed. Yes, you've been left out on the cold. Yes, you've gone through it, but guess what? You still had self-respect and honor. You don't go around punishing everyone else for other people's wrongdoings, hating God, persecute, I am the victim here, even though you may have been the victim. You look inside yourself and you go, well, God, what have I done wrong? Is it me? Have I done something wrong? You self-reflect. You look inside yourself. You don't sit there pointing all the fingers at everybody else who did you wrong. You go, how can I avoid this from happening again? How can I change my situations? I am so grateful for the things and the people that I have. I'm grateful. And I show gratitude. This one, God does not have gratitude. They're too busy being the victim. You've chosen a spiritual path. You have compassion, but you've learned. You know your value. You will stand up, like I said. You can turn something warm, cold in a hurry, man. You're not afraid to be either or. You can be very loving. You can be very compassionate. You can be very trustworthy, grounded, honorable, dedicated, loyal, because that's who you are. There's a tiger in your tank because you're not meant to be a doormat for nobody. There's two sides to you. You will act compassionate. You will be in the attitude of gratitude. You are a seer. You're there to help. You're there to have compassion. You're caring about everybody here. You're not afraid to care for these people, but you've learned a valuable lesson. I will be compassionate, but I ain't no fool. That's it. I ain't going to be deceived no more. And I ain't going to be no fool. I've learned self-discipline. I've learned self-discipline. I have learned. This is self-discipline. I cannot control that of another human being, but I can control myself. I cannot control the outcome of what other people choose to do or what not they choose to do, but I have learned and mastered self-discipline. I will not allow myself to get to the 10 of Wands or the 10 of Swords again. I will still love. I will still be in the attitude of gratitude. I will still care for those around me, but I'm not going to be nobody's fool. And I have learned to defend myself, protect myself, and set up healthy boundaries. I am not repeating this cycle again. Something that keeps me stuck. And now this person is all stressed out. This person's in blame mode. I'm sorry they're a blamer. They blame everybody else and everything else for their circumstances, but to look in the mirror. Same with this person. See? Masculines or feminines. See, it's the opposite. Look at this. Hmm. I cannot. Okay. That's why they're carrying this burden. You're not there to carry it for them. Now they got to carry it themselves. This person went from the Five of Wands to the Six of Wands to the Ten of Wands. So they may have put you in competition. They may have done it to get attention. But what did they get? 10 wands. A heavy burden to bear. Why are they carrying it? That's learning lessons. Spirit's saying it's justified. It's just that you walked away. You put as much effort into this situation as what you possibly could. Without it overwhelming you, putting out your light. You're not meant to have your light put out. You're here as a mentor, you're earth keepers. Which is to keep peace and do all that. It's a heavy burden, so be true, but you're very grateful for your lessons and for your blessings and for everything. And like I said, you took the time out to do introspection. You took the time out to introspect, to go within. Self-discovery. What did I do wrong? Was there red flags that I wasn't listening to? Were there signs I should have paid attention to? It's all the school of learning. You're mastering your lessons. We all have them. There isn't a perfect person on this planet, but you are learning. You're eager to learn. You want to learn. You want to know, so that you don't have these heavy burdens again. You're learning as you go along the way. I don't understand this person. They think that they were not going to get consequences. Like, you people think that they can go around, act like they don't care, mistreat people, not be grateful for the things and the people that have come into their life. But karma, they don't understand the law of karma. It is a law. It is a law like Newton's law or scientific law or however you want to look at it. Karma has rules. They don't like rules. They like breaking the rules. They don't want to believe that karma exists or that karma is real or whatever it is. They don't think that there's ever going to be consequences to their actions. And that is not the case. Every action has a positive and a negative a reaction. We know that to be the truth. So when you set forth with ill intention, purposefully trying to trick people, lie to people, manipulate people, all those things, it all comes back. They think they're above karma. Spirit's like, no. You were put on this earth to be keepers of the earth, to protect the planet and the inhabitants of it. You're here to be a peaceful people. When someone gets in the energy of, I don't care who I hurt, I don't care, I'm not going to get caught, I can do whatever I want to do. And they think that they will never have to face consequences for their actions. They can believe whatever they want to believe. I really don't care. But we all know that karma exists and that karma is real. And what you put out comes back to you. So why now that you've put out all this good karma and all this good caringness and been generous with people and helpful to people and tried to be a peacekeeper and tried to be compassionate upon people, and they want to do you dirty for that goodness, and you think you're not getting karma? No. It don't work like that. And proof is in the pudding. It's called introspection. Wise souls. This is wisdom. This is knowledge. This is introspection, going within, searching your own soul, knowing everybody has a conscience. I'm sorry. We all have a conscience at some point, unless you're like some certain people on the planet actually have zero conscience. But even those people know when they do something wrong. Those that live by the sword. Do you know what I'm saying? You want to hurt people, betray people. You want to live. It's a double-edged sword. I'm sorry, it is. And I think someone else is regretting it. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Because you are getting a happy ending. And you're getting all these blessings. Look, all the hidden blessings. So this person figured, whatever they figured, I can't get inside their head. Whatever they're figuring was wrong. I didn't write those rules. And I'm not saying you guys are saints, because I said nobody is perfect here. I'm not saying you're saints. We all have made mistakes and done things in our lives, but it's what you do with that. Do you continue on that path, or do you try to make change in your life to become more knowledgeable, more wise? This person is carrying a heavy burden, but they choose to do so. They could be free at any time. This is a self-imposed prison that they put themselves in. It's self-inflicted, self-imposed. And then crying the loudest when they get hurt. Not understanding, there are consequences. You're not just getting away with it. It's not happening. One way or another. You know what I mean? If this person, so I said, trying to be like the sacrificial lamb. Woe is me, I have all these heavy burdens. Woe is me, I am the victim. Woe is me, this happened to me. They made that happen by themselves. I've done it in my life, I can assure you, and I know everyone else I know as too. They'll sit back after math and they go, I really messed up. I should have done this differently, or I should have paid attention to the clues, the warning signs. Maybe I should have approached it this way or done things differently. We've all been there. But we cannot change what other people do. We can only change ourselves. And we let them go with gratitude and with love and move on and learn from that experience And that is where the true growth comes from. You've mastered, many of you are masters now. Many of you are hierophants now, here to mentor and teach, here with all the hardships you've been through, helping and assisting others with their journeys. That is giving. That is generosity. Not just sitting there all miserable, wrapped up, in a woe is me life. You're like, wow, I've really learned a lot. I've realized a lot of things. These are wise souls who do introspection. You're not just racing off into the next relationship thinking that one is going to change your life. You know that change comes from within. It's not out there. Love is within. Peace is within. Joy is within. It is not out there. Not saying there's not pleasurable things out there, but joy comes from within. This person's always searching for something better, easily bored and discontent with what they have till they don't have it. And they have to go through their lessons, and they are getting them. Same as we all do. Take care.